This is day 5 of the 15,000 mile Grenadier cross country journey, and I am in Coopertown, Florida. Not Cooperstown, because that's where the Baseball Hall of Fame is, but Coopertown, supposedly population 8. Coopertown Airboat Rides is supposedly the original airboat ride in the Everglades. They say they started in 1945. Now, of course, there's several of these places that say they're the original airboat ride. But anyhow, we're going to check it out. I may check out the Coopertown restaurant when we get done. Not so sure. Not real interested in frog legs and alligator tails, but looking forward to the ride. I actually booked a 2-hour private tour because I kind of wanted to control what we were going to do. So that's what the plan is, and I'll see you out there on the water. Okay, so I booked this at 10 o'clock in the morning, and fortunately they open at 9, and fortunately they were able to leave when I got here. I was hoping that would be the case. I wasn't sure what time I was going to get here. That's why I booked it at 10. So anyway, I think I'm going to do this boat here. That looks like a group kind of thing. So I read a sign that said that John Cooper did come out here in 1945 and was the first guy offering airboat rides. He moved to this area. They said it was a Native American encampment. He moved out here, lived in a tent for 2 years, and built Coopertown. Coopertown, population 8. So anyway, I'll looking forward to it. This ought to be fun, and I'm thankful that I get to do this and kind of control what's going on. And so hopefully I'll get to see quite a bit of the Everglades on this tour. So we're heading out. I've got headphones on, so I'm not sure how loud that motor's going to be. If it's too loud, I'll just dub some audio over it. But here's the start of the trip, and again, very much looking forward to it. The guide's name is John. He said he's been doing this 4.5 years, and what a fun job. Okay, so we left the dock probably 60 seconds ago, and we're already getting after it. Oh, there's a gator right in front. Oh yeah, there was a gator right in front of us. I don't think he was very big, but this is going to be a good time. Okay, this is an alligator nest, and I'm looking for the gator right now. Oh, there it is right there, if you can see it. Not very large, but that's the mom alligator, and they said that this nest will hold as many as 50 eggs in it, but only 10% of them make it to maturity, and if they're not fit to live, the mother eats them. So this gives you a good look at what we're going over there. I mean, basically the water's a few feet deep here, and the guide said you could just take off across that taller grass because there's plenty of water there and whatnot, but they've worn down these little paths that we go on. But this is really, really, really fun. Yeah, so somebody erected a American flag out here. I'm getting ready to find out what this is all about. Okay, so this flag and this island were put here as kind of a memorial area for the airboat guys that are airboat captains out here. The picture in the middle is the guy that was the president of the Airboat Association for like 40 years, and when he passed away, they spread his ashes here, and they do that with other people that choose to do that. So anyway, pretty cool little place here. So this is a cool little tight area. I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna do. Oh, there's the roots of some tree or whatnot. That's crazy. Picnic table I would not want to eat at, because I don't know how many friends there are out here with big mouths, spikes on their backs. Okay, well, I spoke too soon. The bottom of those roots that I showed you just a second ago are actually this tree. It got blown over during two trees got blown over during Hurricane Irma, but as you can see, they're still alive because the root system is still hooked in. But anyway, the reason I spoke too soon is this is a campground for the airboaters. And so that's what that picnic table's doing there. And just the thought of spending the night out here with the gators, a little more than I could take. But this is a really, really, really cool place. And I could see why adventurous folks would want to come out here and do this. And there's John, by the way, who's the guide, and is doing an excellent job. But anyway, really, really, really neat place here. Okay, so this area, John said they don't come in here very often, but it's was a duck hunting area. You can see we're kind of creeping along, and there's a path here, but it's not a very well-worn path, because the duck hunters used to come here 20, 30, 40 years ago, I think, and people actually owned pieces of land here. And they'd come in and duck hunt and spend several days and camp here and whatnot, but that's not allowed anymore since it's the national park. Pretty crazy. Oh yeah, I see a house back there, a little tin roof and whatnot, where they used to camp. So I asked about, we stopped in here, we're still in the duck blind area, or the duck hunting area, or what was. And I asked about this fruit here because it's on a tree right in front of us, and they call it the pond apple. And they said that, or John said that if you eat it, it is an industrial strength laxative, and that you could spend as much as 3 days on the toilet if you eat that. So that's kind of unbelievable. Never heard of a plant like that. Of course, that's why you do tours like that. And then on top of that, there's some seeds inside of it, and if you eat the seeds, it can cause you to go blind. I mean, just unbelievable. Never heard of a plant like that. And then this is a willow tree, and it's got what you make aspirin from. Pretty cool area. Now this is interesting. You know, this is part of the reason you do a private tour, because you can see all those lily pads out there. So obviously they don't come down here very often, and we're getting to navigate some areas that don't get used very often. So this is pretty cool, seeing all this these lily pads here, and seeing these long canals. High-speed turns, and I think that's what we're doing. Pretty narrow in here, hard to pick your way. Obviously he knows the area, so he knows exactly what he's doing, but pretty exhilarating. There's a boat from another company going by on a group tour. These boats sound pretty awesome. The motors do. Well, interestingly, the fuel pump on this boat just went out. So it appears that we're going to make a call and get them to bring us another boat. I mean, we got battery power, but for some reason the fuel pump's gone out. He said this is a Chevy 454 crate motor. By the way, puts out 500 horsepower. So lots of oomph here. Figured out?
Yeah, the screw that holds the wire from the ignition came off.
Oh, so just a screw came off. So apparently we're going to be able to go ahead and make it. This is why you do adventures, for situations like this where you get stuck out in the middle of the Everglades and hoping somebody comes to get you, or your guide knows how to fix the problem. Did you get it?
Yeah, I don't have a screw to hold it on.
So. Oh, so the screw that holds the wire together that controls the fuel pump fell out, just rattled out, and he doesn't have another screw, so he's looking to find something that'll make metal contact or whatever. So anyway, out in the middle of the Everglades. So I think that is that duck area that we saw a minute ago. That's a rise over there. So he found the screw. So we'll be underway in a minute. Okay, so I'm riding up top with John. We got the fuel pump fixed, and get a little bit different vantage point. Another little tight area. Oh, we got another group in here. Okay, this is the Duck Club, second Duck Club, built by Dwight Eisenhower, and hunting club he was part of. That refrigerator there, which obviously no longer works, it's from 1947. Apparently, you better watch your step when you're in here. They quit using it decades ago, but anyway, pretty cool little building here. I certainly wouldn't want to stay out here now. So there's the outhouse where old Dwight D took care of business, and then apparently we can't see it because it's overgrown now, but there was a Secret Service building for the Secret Service guys to stay in. So pretty crazy. 2 bathrooms in here. Wow, I bet this was something back in the day.
Outside, they also have a water heater along this wall right here. And then this is an orange citrus tree. It was planted so we could season the ducks after we hunted them.
Yeah, so John said this is a citrus tree so that they'd have something to season the ducks with that they shot. Pretty crazy place. Okay, so I asked John to take us through the tall grass for a minute. So he's going to give us just a few seconds to go through the tall stuff. That wasn't very long, but it was pretty cool. Oh, here's another tour. Exactly what I did not want to do. I did notice, by the way, that other boat that I saw a boat earlier that had 2 propellers on it going the opposite direction. This boat and that one only have 1 propeller, but okay, a few more high-speed turns here. At least one. It's fun sitting up here top, sitting up top. This bump when we go over, and the boat just bounced a little bit. Okay, so the back into Coopertown. By the way, that construction project, John said it's a 30-year project. And basically, when they originally built this road, they blocked off the river, which is the Everglades. So the Everglades is a river. I didn't know that. And they're basically going to build some big bridges and let the water flow return to what it once was, because the downstream side of this road is draining into the ocean faster than it's being refilled, and so that's what this project is all about. Okay, great tour, highly recommend Coopertown airboat rides, the original from 1945. So we're going to end the day where we started, at the Coopertown restaurant, the sign for Coopertown, and the airboat ride. By the way, a little history lesson. Old John Cooper, who opened this in 1945, his stepson, still owns it, runs it in his early 80s, whatnot. Other family members are involved, but so still family owned. And again, there's lots of airboat ride options around here, but I highly recommend Coopertown. See y'all next week.